And Roger was flying it down here today, but he's brought a second pilot with him. The reason being is because when the helicopter lands, it takes about 2 minutes to wind down. So rather than us waiting for Roger, he's brought a second pilot to do all the winding down procedure for him, and Roger can get out and have a chat to us. There's the helicopter, and Roger should be on the right-hand side of the helicopter at the moment. There we go. And here he comes into land. Whoa! Oh, it's blown up a real gale down here this morning. There's a lot of wind coming out. But Roger is in there, and as soon as it touches the ground, I should be able to go over and have a chat. Okay, and we're in business. I've had the okay from the pilot, so it means I can actually come quite close in this morning. And he's the man himself. Good morning, Rod.
Hello, mate.
Was it a good flight?
Fabulous, yeah.
Come with me. Come over here with me. It's very noisy. Was it a good flight?
Fabulous, yeah.
My ears are ringing at the moment.
Beautiful.
I didn't know you could fly a helicopter.
Well, just about, you know.
Lovely. Hey, I'll tell you what. We've just realised on the way in there's a parking paying display. You haven't got 25p, have you?
Well, I might just have, yeah.
Well, it's 2 hours, so it's 50p actually. Now, come with me. Come with me. Have you ever been to Falmouth before?
No, never, no.
So this is your first time?
Yeah.
Do you actually travel around a lot by helicopter then?
Not really, no. But it's, you know, it's another business.
So it's a real treat this morning?
Yeah.
Lovely. Come over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a smashing crowd. Roger DALTREY. Lovely.
Is it up here?
Hey, no, you come and stay. You come and stay here with me. I'll tell you what, did you fancy a cup of coffee?
I wouldn't say no.
I'll grab you a cup of coffee. In the meantime, Roger's got a record out at the moment. I love it. It's called Walking in My Sleep. Follow me and I'll grab you a cuppa. Here it comes.
I didn't know that I was dreaming. Sunny days come out of midnight in the darkness of the evening, running softly from the light. The moon shines down, she sees, she knows the stars, the end, the tide, the flow, the night, so black, it looks so real. Am I awake or am I dreaming still? But you see, I'm walking in my sleep. You see, I'm walking in my sleep, and I don't know how I got here. I don't know, no. And when I try to keep the beat, you see, I'm walking in my sleep.
This morning, aren't they?
Great crowd, good crowd, yeah.
Very good. Have you recovered after your flight?
Yeah, it's a bit bewildering to come down and come into all this, you know.
Well, it's that thing, isn't it? You arrive somewhere and it's all chaotic and you don't know where to go.
Nobody tells you what to do or what, you know.
I know. Well, that's the nice thing about being out. I mean, do you get a chance to perform outside much?
Not really, used to with the group, with the Who, but now that's finished, not a lot.
You prefer the warmth inside?
Well, it is more cosy, yeah.
Yeah, you've just been to a lovely cosy place as well, Florida.
Yeah, I went to Florida.
How long were you there for?
Went for a 3-week holiday, but I was promoting that Shakespeare thing that I did for the BBC.
Oh, that's
so
right,
did
yes.
help as well, you know.
I was going to say, because, I mean, like, you cover all aspects of the entertainment business, records, musicals as well, but the acting's really coming on strong, isn't it?
Seems to be, yeah.
Is that something that you enjoy more, say, than perhaps singing now?
As much. I don't want to give up singing. I love singing.
No.
Oh, that's great.
Is there a part that you've always wanted to play?
Yeah, Noel Edmonds.
You go for the easy parts.
Helicopters, right?
Yeah. All right, you got the Who. The people who came second in our race are also good up in the helicopter as well.
Yeah,
So thanks to this man for that, and thanks to Julie for chuckle for us. All right, in the meantime, right now, yes, all your services are provided in customer services with Sarah.
Coming in here with all these guitars.
Yeah, I was looking at that. They'd last about a fortnight with the Who.
Roger, we'll talk to you later on in the programme. Thanks for coming on. Right now, though, let's start off with some guitar music. This is a band called Fifth Beatle. Well, my dreams died, of course, but our next guest took his one stage further by developing an obsession for guitars, so that he now has probably the largest collection in the world. What a difference a day makes to a battered old guitar. The day in question being Paul Day, who lovingly restores these instruments to their former glory. Paul, come and join us. Thank you very much indeed for coming along today.
Nice to see you, Paul.
I'd like to go through one or two of your guitars. You've brought, what, about a tenth of the collection here today?
Oh, yes, a mere fraction.
So how many do you have in total?
At the moment...
She showed promise, yeah.
Yeah? You reckon she could have a career there?
Yeah, we did a few charity shows and things like that, and like you say, she was on the record. Did very well, that record.
Mm. Yeah, well, slightly, yes. I mean, it's a classic, really, isn't it now, Tommy? You yesterday turned 40 years of age. I'm sorry to...
You would bring that up, wouldn't you?
Yes. You yesterday turned 40 years of age. I like saying that, you know.
40.
40. I mean, did the earth move? Did the crow's feet suddenly appear and things?
No, it's frightening, though.
Is it?
Yeah, you suddenly realise that you might have gone over halfway, you know.
But I suppose it sort of marks at a point where you say, well, things like your farewell tour 2 years ago of the States are no longer possible. I mean, you must get really physically tired.
Yeah, it does get too physically demanding. Rock and roll is much better when you're 20, I must admit. But I still like to sing and play, but I just want to take it just a little bit easier now. I mean, being in a group as big as The Who was a lot of responsibility.
When you were on that tour of America, didn't you get quite seriously ill at one point?
Yeah, that wasn't the last tour, it was a couple of tours before that. Because I had terrible trouble eating anything on the road, because you would be like hotel, stage, hotel, plane, and it went on for weeks and weeks, and there was no time to eat properly. And if you ate after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you'd eat it again on stage that night, you know. So you had to eat before 2. And I ate too much protein and got incredibly ill, really badly ill.
Looking back then over things like your tours, do you find that now, at 40 years of age, you feel within yourself older than perhaps you should because of the excesses of rock and roll?
No, I feel really young. I feel fitter now than I did when I was 16. And it's just that rock and roll needs a naivety that middle age can't give it. And it's best when it's got that. It wants to make a huge fool of itself, and it's great when it does that.
I was reading an interview that you did a while ago for the press in which you were asked to comment on Pete Townsend, of course the guitarist for The Who writes most of the stuff for the band. And you said, something that I found pretty peculiar, you said, "I think he hates my guts." Why have you stayed together so long when the guy who writes all the material hates your guts?
No, I mean, we played on that friction. I mean, there was friction in the band, and we used it for our own ends. And I was just being honest to how I felt at the time. I mean, Pete does certain funny things, and at the time he was going through his tired as a newt phase, I would call it. And by his actions, I would honestly say, yeah, by his actions, he must hate my guts, you know. But we don't really. I love the man dearly, and I'm sure he feels the same way. But we used to play on it for the press, and it worked. Unlike
him, of course, you moved into acting at Christmas. I saw you in Dromio on television in Comedy of Errors, the Shakespeare play, which was your first Shakespeare. How difficult was that to come to terms with?
I didn't know enough about it to be frightened of it, and I think that really helped. I've watched a lot of really good actors who know a lot about Shakespeare, and they get terrified. But I didn't know anything, so I was quite comfortable because of that. I mean, I thought an iambic parameter was like the outside of a football field. I didn't know anything at all, you know. And it was great. But now I love it. I've got a passion for it now.
You see, there you are, a rock star, only 40 years of age, and a lot of actors would give their eye teeth to do the roles that you've done in the past year. I mean, you've worked with Jonathan Miller on Beggar's Opera. You've done this Comedy of Errors. Do you not get overawed, if not by the fact that it's Shakespeare, by the people you're working with, like Jonathan Miller?
No, not at all. I mean, one of the things after working with Jonathan is that I thought, my God, I'm never going to find another director like him, because he's fabulous. I mean, that's why I wanted to work with him. But the next guy, James Keflam-Jones, who did the Comedy of Errors, was as good, if not better. I mean, he was a fabulous TV director. It was very exciting.
Now, you want to direct a film about the Cray twins. You've taken a lot of stick because you're going to give them money for, you know, their reminiscences and things, and their help in the film. How far down the road are you with the film?
I think I'm nearly there. I've found someone who's said they're going to put the money up, so it'll be a year out of my life, but it's going to be worth it. Well,
Roger, we'd like to hear the new single. If you'd like to go over and strap the guitar on, we'll hear it in just a moment. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. And while Roger does go over there to get ready with the boys in the band, incidentally, they're a band that he's putting together. He's going to start his new band, so we look for great things from them in the future. Let me tell you that on Monday we'll have...
shadow